Yeah, that's putting it nicely. Um, like right now, we're not a good basketball team when we get critiqued the heaviest. As I told you guys the other day, like we're going to keep chipping away at this. And as I said, I believe in your work ethic behind the closed doors gets rewarded at some stage. And we're doing a great job at practice and so forth. So it's just keeping that belief in where we're trying to get to. But right now, we're not a good team when we show up on game night.
Managed to keep them on the defense end pretty well for the first half. Is it just a matter of just not being able to keep with them for the whole 4 quarters?
Yeah, like it for sure. Like they, in their short time in the NBL, that's what they do is they try to wear you down. And they did certainly do that in the fourth quarter. We found it hard to, stop them, and then at our end it was tough to score some baskets, so we couldn't put any scoreboard pressure on them at all. So, they were moving the ball around pretty easily.
You mentioned you do get critiqued the most, and it's probably on the back of 30 odd years of success here, and Scott's made a point of being kind to people when people are down and not doing well. How is the team holding up through that critique, and yourself? How is everyone moving?
Yeah, the team is disappointed in the way that we play, but this is where you really find out what a team is made out of, is when you rattle off all those statistics about the losses. If you truly believe you're good, you'll be good at some stage. Now, if you get sidetracked, then it starts to fragment. But right now, like anyone that was at practice yesterday, we had a great practice. And as you're putting drops in a bucket, and that's going to pay dividends at some stage.
It's really difficult to ask to explain what Scott just said. He spoke about 3 or 4 minutes about his concern for first-year coaches, second-year coaches, about the abuse that comes your way on social media, families copying and stuff. Have you been receiving abuse from fans? Like he was expressing concern about that happening throughout the league. Like yourself.
Well, what I can tell you is I would say I'm very user-friendly to the media, but once my commitments to that, I don't indulge in it. I have one social media outlet, and I haven't been on that for a long time. So, good luck.
So, you haven't got the same concerns that he's just expressed for you?
I'm concerned about Scott Roth kicking my ass all the time. That's what I'm concerned about.
The gap between best and worst in game is quite fantastic. Why do you feel that's happening? At times you're really good, and at times you're bad, and not much in between.
Right, I mean, if I had that answer, if JR had that answer, then we wouldn't be sitting here, would we? I'd echo what JR said. I think we had a really good practice yesterday, and I said in the last presser, it's kind of consistency, and you just mentioned it, just in a different form. We're high, we're low, we're low. It's just consistency, and it's. I said last game too. It's frustrating. It's not the same thing. If it was always one thing, it'd be easier to fix. But it's consistently inconsistent. It'll be a scout breakdown one time. It'll be a O rebound the next one. It'll be like a communication the next one. But I agree with JR. With the people in that room, I think we've got enough to get it done, but we're not getting it done right now.
The rebounding is obviously been a big issue again tonight. Do you feel big enough as a group at the court, or is it techniques with that?
I don't think it's got anything to do with being big enough. I think probably on paper we match up pretty well size-wise against jack jumpers. They don't have obviously Magnay's out. He's got a bit of size, but in terms of height and bigness, it's pretty even.
John, you mentioned all Tasmania was all around 5 goals. Do you put that down to efficiency in the defensive game plan, or is it an effort effort thing from the players on the court at the time?
Yeah, look, as a coach, you're always trying to navigate your way through those. When I watch the game again, I'll certainly look and go, well, could I change the defense a little earlier? To be honest, I couldn't tell you right now. You think you know what happened, and then you'll go and watch, and it'll be completely something else. But I guess to give you an answer is it worked pretty good in the first 20 minutes. So obviously there was some type of breakdown.
How's Brady? He came back on in 13 minutes, but how's the shoulder? Do you expect him to be all right later in the weekend?
Yeah, like the ebbs and flows of sport and how you adjust and move forward. Like he come on in the last 2 minutes at the end there, and if a guy was to hang his head, he could have just kind of gone up and down, but he was very impactful in those 2 minutes. So it was great for me to see that he played with that tenacity and willingness to just get after it. Like everyone in that locker room, everyone's disappointed with the performance, and individually you need to take stock of that, but then also collectively, because it's a team sport, you need a collective effort from everyone.
Also, flight now and then again, so it's not very little time.
Yep.
Yet again, people always you can meet too much, you can practice too much, you can try to do too much in these times. You know what you'll try to do in the next 48 hours to prepare for what is the 4th 9 days.
Yeah, look, for sure. Adelaide's a very talented team, but I've always preached it's actually about the way that we play more than the opposition, and that's certainly when you're playing the way we are, it's more about us than anyone else. But is Adelaide a talented team? Absolutely.
John, would you think about running more offense through Sean Thomas? It doesn't seem like his number gets called too often, but he seems pretty effective in the block when he gets it.
Yeah.
Something you might look to change up.
Yeah, and the beauty of Tayshaun is he can score, he can distribute. So him being a playmaker for us is for sure something that will, increase or be featured a little more.